Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Back of Fred's, loading him up with corn. Not the best walking bridge in the world. It's been a couple weeks since I've done this job, but it's finally dried off enough. I got a couple hours left here, then one other spot I'd like to mow, and that's all I wanted to do this winter. So maybe we get that done today and tomorrow. So back to mowing, go play for a while. Taking a break from mowing, got a call from Garrett. He got this hopper empty, which was full of white corn. That one I got full of soybeans on Friday. But to get that completely empty underneath the side sheet, you gotta bring it down a leg, and you got it finished emptying out of that. So, we don't have any more white corn to haul. That's full of soybeans. And we'll have to empty that through that one eventually. So I'm gonna fill this one up with soybeans, which is about 5 loads, and there's about 8 loads left in there. So getting close to getting empty on soybeans over here. Got a lot of corn left here, a lot of soybeans left in Illinois, but we're gonna get another spot cleaned out. Now make sure I don't mess this up. Left cable green down goes the right cable. Red cable down goes to dryer hopper. I already got that one full. Green cable goes to distributor. Need that. There we go. So let's see the distributor. Distributor's on number 2, which is that hopper. Okay. Kick her on, make sure we hear stuff hitting. Oop. Got my bypass onto that dryer hopper. Put it now, turn that off. Put it onto the small hopper. Start the leg. Start the pit. The auger will dump into. Start the bin. Give it a second to run. Shut it off just to make sure it all comes here. Should hear it. Yep. Let's go. Now go clean on the bin for a while. Another day moving more grain. Pit's full of corn here at the home farm. Because we're done taking out the side chute, loads directly into the truck. Now we're gravitating out of this one right here, which the auger's down there, which we'll have to get the last of it, and we'll get a lot more right here. Saves wear on equipment and a lot of electricity, and a little easier on the grain. So rolling here, turn the light on so maybe you'll see better. All we gotta do is, well, need to put the warning signs on. This one don't automatically shut off, but it does have a buzzer. We'll be able to hear from in the farm. All I need is a leg and the pit. Don't have to turn a bin on. Got the hopper full of corn at home. Did some stuff in the office and in the seed shed. Came over to Indiana, finished cleaning out this bean bin. Now I'm just about to get done mowing this ditch. Now I'm gonna go back up to the bins here in Indiana as soon as I get done, because I'm about done. And the hopper over the dryer has like a side sheet on it, so the bottom has to be emptied out to the other hopper. So I'm gonna go get that switched around here shortly. Got done mowing, and I got a lot ditched this fall, but I didn't get done. It got wet, and well, I started mowing. The track the ditcher goes on is back in Illinois, so I can hook it to a planter. And got most of the spots, but this one definitely needs it. There is a little culvert here. Man, I need a ditch through there. We'll get it with the shovel, get some of it, but hope I get to it for this spring. If not, get it next fall. Just like to fix it now is all. There, it's going out. That helped quite a bit. There she comes out the other side. Definitely till I haven't mowed here. Made it up to the grain leg, give you a little visual. See, this hopper here is also a dryer hopper. It can be like the wet tank before it goes into our hopper. So to load directly out of it, we have a side sheet right there. But to get all that out, it's got to come out of the bottom. So we won't send it into the hopper or into the dryer. We'll send it down here to our dryer leg, which will dump it in that one, which, like most hoppers, loads right out the bottom. Now hopefully I got everything switched right. Don't do this very often. Open that one up all the way. That's good, a little brush. Alright, got our little door just up there with our gate button here. 34 inches is the max. We're sitting about 32. This might take a little while.
Well, David's servicing another truck. He had one in here yesterday, the White Pete, or Monday. Now we're on the red Volvo. Servicing, putting on brakes. Brakes are shot on the trailer. Constant battle doing stuff like that. Reese is out mowing more ditches. About to get that job done for the year. So we need to be getting planters ready and that stuff. We need to talk about yesterday they finally came and put in the software in my 2160 48 row to run the 1200 monitor. I think this is, well, I think this will be the third year of running the planter. Third or fourth, third I think. Been trying to run the 1200 monitor and then I never had the software to run it, so I had to run the 700 in there also, but they finally got that fixed yesterday, got that going. Brian from H&R came over and installed everything, and everything seems to work. I should have taken some videos of it, but I forgot. So I will take some when I get it back out. I'm going to go out now. We've got some items we're going to try to sell. We don't need UAN 32% tanks anymore. So we're going to try to sell some of them. Take some videos of the tanks out there, showing you how we got them set up in Illinois. We got tanks in India and Illinois both. We got 6,500 gallon tanks we're going to sell for $7,000 a piece. 12,000 gallon tanks, we're going to try and get $15,000 a piece out of those. And we got one 10,000 gallon tank. We're going to try and sell it for $12,500. I guess we got 3 of the 12s we're going to sell. And 5, I believe, of the 6,500 gallon tanks if anybody's wanting to get set up. We also got a few little items for sale. We bought this new water trailer. We've got a water trailer set up. We're going to sell it also. There's too much stuff sitting around, so we're going to get rid of it. We got a old Coulter chisel plow, a John Deere. I think it's a 726 maybe, or 716, 714, but anyway, got that. We're going to try to get 10 out of it. We got a Packer that's 45 foot, I believe. Going to try to sell it. And then we got an old, just 30-foot chisel plow. I hate to advertise stuff on our YouTube channel, but just giving you an idea of what we got. If anybody out there is interested, or you know anybody's interested in these things, we're going to try to push them. So I will go out here and take a little video of the tanks and stuff. Just a quick video of the way we got it set up here at the home farm. The setup in Indiana is a lot like this. But they all got sight tubes that we installed that didn't come that way. So there's like a 6,500. There's a 12 and there's a 10. 2 more 12s back there. We also have pumps that we can sell. We got electric pumps that we can get rid of for these. Got 2 of those, I believe. Works pretty good. I came over here to where we got the trailer stored that we're going to sell for a tender. This is one side of it. We got a rack made there, so chemical totes and chemicals don't fall off. It comes off and on. 5,000 gallon tank, which works pretty good. It's a nice tank. The trailer, I can't tell you how long it is. It's around 42 foot, I'd say. Got a box on it for fittings and things. We also got a pre-mix tank on it. An old Kim Farm pre-mix tank. Works pretty good. Been around a long time. It's stainless, I think, so it don't leak. And of course, Bud wheels, steel. Tires are okay. Deck's been worked on. Deck's good shape. It does have a Honda pump with it. Goes right here. We take it off and on for the winter. Easy off, easy on. So that goes with it also. So it just kind of gives you an idea. I don't know how good you can see it here in this old shed, but kind of an overview of it. And you can fill it up from either side. Got a 3-inch fill line on each side to hook up to. I think we're going to try to get 22,000 out of this trailer, tanks, pump, pre-mix, the whole works. And then another thing I can show you while I'm advertising is this old, what we call a disc chisel. Been sitting here a long time. We don't use it anymore. So we just get rid of it, get it out of the shed. And the 30-foot chisel we got, John Deere, that we're going to sell, it's just a standard old chisel plow. No disc blades or nothing, just spring shanks on it, 30 foot wide. And then if anybody happened to want this old nitrate bar right there, I think it's 11 knife, would sell that real cheap just to get it out of the shed. Get rid of it. It's got an old flow meter with it, nothing fancy, no monitor or anything like that.
Well, I got done mowing way over there. Can't even see the traco. I can barely see it. Now I'm gonna come mow over here. I really don't walk that far, so brought the Hemi way over. Gonna ride it, and hopefully I can get it on top and strap it down. If not, I'll figure out something. It's way better at walking. No wonder Dad lost. Something's wrong. This thing should go 25.
Well, Ripco's here finishing up our bin that had the storm damage last summer. We didn't get to use this fall. They fixed the bin back in November, I believe. And then we went ahead and took out the floor and are putting in a drag and one of these sweeps that uses paddles. And the main reason we're doing that is because our old leg right there, which we dump right here into all these bins, is very slow. So it slows down the bean cutting a little bit. We can fill this big bin, this 58,000 bushel bin, from the big fast leg, and then we're going to transfer from it to this other leg to fill the small bins a lot of the times, except for seed. So that'll speed things up. And we thought since we're going to do that, which is terribly expensive, we would put in a drag so it lasts and lasts. And man, they're already going back together. But they did this bin job a lot cheaper than their estimate on the insurance, and I had to get that all straightened out with them. They thought they was going to take the bin clear down, but they didn't. See, they didn't have to replace a whole bunch of sheets. They just picked it up kind of on each side with cranes and stuff and held it while they replaced the sheets, so that was better. They're inside, they got the drag put in, now they're putting in the floor. How you doing, Matt?
Hey, now we're going on my GoPro.
Yeah, getting you in action. So, how long you been doing this, Matt?
35 years.
35 years. Knows what he's doing now.
I don't know.
Matt's about my size. His brother's what, 6'8"?
6'7", 6'8".
6'7", 6'8". But, you know, dynamite comes in small packages.
I guess.
Yeah, getting her together. Yeah, Matt and Mervs is his brother that's so big. Done so much work for us through Ripco over the years. Do a great job. Mervs is a big guy. He tore his rotator cuff though here shortly, so he's down for a while.
Made it. Now I just gotta be able to get it on. So That'd been a lot easier if that was lighter. Morse's is lighter, George's is lighter, but it's in Texas. I think it'll work. Just let it sit up there. I got done with that spot. Mostly just mowed back some limbs hanging on the trees. Yeah, it's kind of rough going across the field sideways. Now I'm going to another spot. Gonna do 2 more spots. And that's it. That's it for this winter. Hopefully we can get them done. One thing I don't think people realize, just going off a Facebook post, I had a picture of this because we don't have a cage here, but this is bulletproof glass. Super thick. And yes, I have tested the theory. It's gotten hit with something in it, and it held it. How else do you test it? I don't know how many, these new blades we got that actually come on these now, heavier duty, we haven't lost any yet. I don't know how many miles have been over it, but this is the first time I've actually sharpened them. Got into something on that last thing, or something in the weeds I didn't realize was there, so. This is the last job of the year, so they'll definitely get changed after this one, but I got a lot of durability. If I was seeing that object in the weeds, probably would went a lot longer, but. Somebody said I should get commission for Blue Diamond, and I agree with that. Blue Diamond, come on. But that probably won't happen, but good mower. I like it. I don't care. Don't need to have a sponsor to say when something's good, and this is good. All right, made it over to Indiana. I haven't been working much today. I had a school board walkthrough that we do once a year. But they have been hauling corn to Green Plains ethanol plant by Mount Vernon, Indiana. It's been a mess. Anyway, stuff breaking. They're not open all the time. But they did get at least 1 load of beans out of here. So I'm gonna finish getting the dryer hopper empty into the overhead hopper, and then that's all the beans we have over in Indiana. National Farm is checking my amps on my leg. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Can't get over 34. Sitting at 32 amps. National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville, Kentucky coming up next week. Some info on that. Me, Dad, and Garrett will be heading down there Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be around the Salford booth, I think. Hopefully I don't get these times wrong. I think around 1 on Wednesday and 10:30 on Thursday, doing some stuff there. So stop by and say hi if you'd like. And then David will be down there with his family Friday and Saturday roaming around. So that's it. I'll either see you there, I'll see you on here next week.